Wait, I already tattled Hydras, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, actually, this could be a nice badge. We haven't seen damage dodge. Dang, I should have gone in with Kumbella.
Yeah, so you could have had Kumbella out.
God dang it.
Also, I completely forgot that Punies, their orbs glow red sometimes. It's
When
very
they're
weird.
angry, when they're in attack mode,
Or when they're scared and running away.
when they're
Very
feeling heavy emotions. That's how it works. I wish I had that. Oh my god!
Wait,
Holy shit!
What?
was that spider eating some spaghetti?
Oh my god, Spaghetti's been redeemed!
Kappy, I can't believe it. Spaghetti has finally been redeemed.
Dude, you know why I hate Spaghetti, right?
I
In this
think
game?
it's fine because the 6 HP is a neat
It's not
amount.
No, it's not fine.
Come on. Wow, so enemies can drop cooked items. That's dope. Actually, does that... God dang it.
But like, why spaghetti? It's so random.
Does that put that into the recipe lists? It does.
Oh, that's so funny.
Wait, I wonder if you can get the recipes way earlier then. Like the full recipe
Probably.
list.
Oh, probably.
I mean, if you get lucky and you find some food from enemies, and
Like maybe if an enemy can drop hot sauce, you can actually make a spicy pasta super early. Because you can add that to the spaghetti to make a spicy pasta.
Ooh.
Alright. How much BP is this going to be?
How much?
How much BP is...
4. It's gonna be 4.
How much BP is too much?
How much VP is too much?
Would you... Kappy, would you equip HP plus P if it was 1 BP?
Probably.
For like specific strategies, maybe.
well, yeah, that's an okay
I-
amount.
Is for...
Oh, I called
Yeah, that's
it,
not
bro!
That is not an okay amount.
I mean, it is better
I
than...
called it, I knew it!
It's better than vanilla, but it's still not...
The issue with HP plus P, I'm just gonna say it again as I've said it before, is that like, when you think about partners' HP, right? Thinking about just one particular partner is the wrong way to look at it, in my opinion. Your partners have a pool of HP. Because, like, while each partner does different things, essentially, like...
Yeah, the more partners you have, the more useful that becomes, you know?
Yeah, no. What I'm saying is, collectively, your partners have over, like, 100 HP. So, like, if one partner dies, it's not the end of the world, because you can just bring out another one.
Mm-hmm.
So HP plus P adding potentially 35 HP, like, is good on
it
paper, in a vacuum, but when you think about the context of the rest of the game and the collective partner HP pool, it just doesn't amount to really anything, because, like, 35 HP just doesn't matter too much at that point.
All right.
So that's why I, like, yeah, if it's 4 BP, I'm never equipping it unless I feel like the partners actually need a little extra HP for, like, a boss. Now, maybe in this game, because the bosses have been kind of crazy so far, that it might, even 4 BP might be enough to justify it, but, like,
I would
I
say
think
this
I'd
early
only
in the
equip
game...
I mean, still an edge case.
yeah.
This early in the game, it feels... Okay, I thought it was puny. This early in the game, it feels fine, but then again, Flurry, for example, already has 25 HP at this point.
Yeah,
which
it's
is
like, she already
more
has
than
an
enough.
insane amount.
Yes.
Exactly. It's like, it's really insane. So,
And then late game,
Yeah,
the
I
5
don't know.
HP matters so much less.
yep. I would equip it if it were 2 or 3, I think.
I think you
More
should make
2
it
than
3, just
3.
have it on par with Mario's.
Yeah, I would agree, actually.
Like, it's still not going to be that useful, but situationally, you could equip it like you do for Mario's.
Yeah. Mario's is just flat out better, too.
Yeah, because it allows you more freedom with your strategizing.
Even 4 BP on Mario's. And Mario is the most important party member, so honestly, making Mario's 4 and reducing partners to less would be better.
I completely
IMO.
disagree with that. Why make it more BP than the level up would be?
If they were trying to go for I'm just doing it in the hard mode hack context. I agree.
Actually,
It
I
should
do
not go above a level.
understand, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter, and it just allows you to level up BP, and then be like, gosh, I wish I had 5 more HP for this boss. You could just equip the badge for it. Like, making more BP just makes it ever so slightly more annoying. Like, you could say it's a test for the player, like, make sure you upgrade the stats you really want, but, like, at the end of the day, does it really matter that much? Just allow the player to, like, fluctuate at least a little bit in their stats if they really want to.
I agree. I mean, I don't think you should raise it. I'm just saying, like, I feel like that would be something people could, like, if someone was like, you had to raise an HP plus, Kappy, what is it going to be? I would raise HP plus by 1 and reduce HP plus P.
That's a lazy daisy. Did I ever mention I'm like seriously allergic to pollen?
Are you? So am I.
Me too.
Allergies are actually getting better now because, like, once summer starts, the pollen I'm allergic to starts to, like, fade. So it's getting better for me.
God, I wish I could say that, but I can't.
Nothing noteworthy on the attack side, but don't let yourself listen to that melody it's humming. That song could totally put you to sleep. You'll be too tired to move until you're woken up, so stay alert.
So it's just sleep. All right.
Hey, off topic, but you ever notice that daisies always look like they have, like,
What is happening,
no
Goombella?
idea what's going on?
Goombella, come down.
That feels like a vanilla tadpole, right?
That's a little rude.
That does feel good. That
A
does.
little presumptuous.
Like, that's a talent that I appreciate a lot in mods. Where they can write new dialogue that 100% feels like it was from the vanilla game.
Yeah, that was good. That was a good, like, section. Very Goombella coded.
Although I don't know about changing the lore that she's actually allergic to pollen.
Yeah, that's not canon information.
That actually kind of messes with my head canon.
Oh my god. I wonder then, because the lazy daisy the song puts you to sleep, what if the crazy daisy does something different?
It makes you awake. It actually makes you woke to society's issues.
Oh my god. That would be cool though. We'll have to see in chapter 4.
No, actually,
So what,
would think it's neat.
whenever they attack, they're just singing like "Tax the rich."
Tax the rich, they don't deserve the wealth.
That's every crazy daisy ever.
No, I think that actually it would make sense if these guys lowered your attack power or made you tiny or something. Because you can easily get rid of that with Sweet Treat. If you get put to sleep, then you're in way bigger of trouble. You know?
That would probably be a better status condition this early in the game, yeah.
Hey, that's just a me.
Mario.
I do like how I have this like super start or like lucky start equipped, but like I haven't been attacking regularly with Mario this entire time.
Yeah, Mario kind of sucks right now. Flurry.
Flurry big.
Yeah.
Flurry's where it's at.
I guess he didn't really intend on players to go back to upgrade Flurry. Like, you totally can if you want to, but it's not like super duper balanced around having big buff Flurry for the entire chapter.
Yeah, big buff Flurry just doesn't care about any of these enemies.
I think there is a mod of this though that disables super guards and life shrooms. So the game is quote unquote balanced around being
I see.
totally beatable without those.
Yeah.
I said something earlier about
Yes.
okay, that about Pity Flower. Okay, that does make Pity Flower a little better. I still don't agree with the 3BP.
Huh?
I said earlier. I said earlier about Pity Flower.
No. That took long, and I don't know why.
Okay.
No, but I really appreciate how you can tell way more in the remake that is like an arts and crafts project from
Oh, it
Crumb.
looks so shitty.
Yeah. You can see it's his handwriting on it, like the numbers.
Yeah, I love it.
Oh, should we guess Magnus' stats?
We did for Hooktail.
Yeah, I guess we should.
There's no weakness. Wait, so in base TTYD...
Hooktail had what, 60 HP?
Guy, easy. 33.
Okay, sorry. Okay, I think Magnus will have like 30, not 35. I think Magnus will have 40.
I think it'll float around
HP.
40 as well, actually.
Yeah, I was thinking like 45 maybe.
Yeah, I mean that I wouldn't be shocked between 40 and 45, honestly.
It's 25 in base, right? Or is it 30?
No, 30.
Oh.
Then I would say 45 at least.
Yeah, either way, he goes down way fast in vanilla, so...
Yeah.
And then, dude, did you get the item behind the pipe?
Did I? I think I did.
I don't think you did, dude.
Yeah, I'm actually excited to see what Dazzle does.
Oh, you did. You should.
So we'll do that this chapter.
Me too.
Then attack power, I feel like floating around 10 for him.
Yeah, that sounds right to me.
Jesus.
I think the X punches, or the X fist. No. I think Magnus will have like 6 to 8. The punches will be 10 for sure.
Yeah, but it should still be relatively
fists.
easy to take them out in one turn. Maybe the fist will have defense.
If
Maybe
do,
they have
that's
defense, so
insane.
you have to use Gale Force more, or like the Freezy Frost breath. You know,
Maybe.
like maybe it's not a mistake, and maybe like there are very specific enemies that actually get blown away from deep breeze. And it's like intentional. Like very lightweight enemies can actually get blown away, and maybe the fists are one of them.
Maybe. Still, like, one of the best moves in the game off that alone. He almost hammered that one, Chad.
I didn't though.
Yeah, you recovered.
That was just to scare you.
Wow.
Also, do you think Charge will still be in the game? Hey, Punio. Anyway.
See why not?
I saved Punio from the chest.
Nice,
From
you
the
did
cage.
Did he
Super
dig like a little
boots.
tunnel?
Do you think Spin Jump is going to be 3?
FP? Oh my god.
I think
I
it
could see
might.
that actually.
I think that's fair, though. Spin Jump is really good.
Yeah, it is Mario's best move after all.
Like, if Spin Jump is 3 and Spring Jump is 5, I would be okay with that.
I think me too.
Or maybe it'll be 2-3 instead of 2-4.
That would be sad. No, it can't be that, because then if you miss the action command, you're just doing a jump.
Yeah.
I guess that's fine.
You miss action commands, Kappy?
What? Everyone misses action commands, man.
Lenny, have you ever missed an action command?
I mean, in like the span of my entire life, probably.
Yeah. To be fair, one of my haha titles was the action command mister, so. Oh my god, the second FP drain.
Ooh. How much BP is this thing again?
1.
1? Okay. That's cool.
Oops. I keep pressing Z to sort. Oh yeah, I have more BP.
Oh yeah, get something.
Please put some stuff on. Put on the snowstorm.
I feel like
Yeah,
this
some
could, like,
attacks.
this could lead to a dope strategy.
I agree. 2 FP drains? What about it?
I'm not gonna equip Snow Stomp yet, but like maybe
Okay.
against Magnus.
Well, then do
Well, don't forget about Mellow Throw.
Although Hotfoot Hop is still better than probably and
Well,
Mellow
yeah,
Throw.
Hop and Hop is probably still your best move.
You're right. I'll see what this does exactly. If it's maybe like Hotfoot Hop, it's a +1.
Saying we need to try some stuff out, bro.
Maybe it's a +1, which could be nice.
Yeah, it could be. You should check out Mellow Throw so you know how much damage it does.
No, we're definitely gonna use that. Well, okay, fine.
Why wait until the boss? Check out what it does, bro.
Because it's more efficient to check it out later.
No, it's not.
Yes.
If you don't know what it does, it could be useless.
If you don't know what it does, clap your hands. Did you guys clap?
No,
So you know what it does?
I'm not partaking in this tomfoolery.
Jeez.
Yeah, listen, Kappy has no time for tomfoolery. He's getting sick, okay?
Bro.
That's right. That's right, bro.
I'm actually quite fond of Tom, but...
But he's a fool.
Last name foolery.
Yeah, wait a minute, Kappy. You like Tom as well, right?
What?
Tom is great.
Which Tom are we talking about? There's plenty of Toms in the world.
No, the Tom he plays multiplayer games with.
Yes.
Yeah.
That Tom is one
awesome.
of my best friends.
Yeah. So his foolery is awesome, Kappy. How dare you?
Okay, but that's different Tom. When I speak of tomfoolery, I'm talking about the actual person. First name Tom, last name Foolery. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, that's a real guy?
Duh.
The tomfoolery.
Are you gonna go get the panels, dude?
Oh, right now? I'll do that during the escape sequence.
Oh my god, who?
We've got time.
Who
But what
are
if they
these
lower
people?
the time limit? So you actually have to try.
No, because then they would have lowered the time limit on the Hooktail Castle escape as well.
Yeah, probably.
True.
What if they did that in the update?
Guess we'll find out.
Well, then we missed that, and that's just very sad.
Listen, if they didn't, they should have.
I feel like that might be one of those things that is still ever so slightly annoying to change.
Yeah, it might be.
Oh, also, speaking of ever so slightly annoying to change, why did they not change this to, like, work better in the remake? Like, the puny still missed the hole. Tell me, Lenny, don't just go,
If you stand on the box, it works better.
It does?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. There's no way that's a thing, right? If you stand
Ta-da.
on it,
Yes,
like,
no,
the
that is a
hitbox-
thing.
the
That's
hitbox
what
is
that's
bigger
what
or
it's
something.
for, bro.
Also, why do you have
No,
99?
That's what it's for, dude.
Oh, you know what? My tomfoolery actually made me lose Punio.
Oh god, he's lost forever.
I need to go get him by whistling for the punies.
Oh my god.
Well, I'll get the balance, Kappy. You asked.
Do we need Punio? I mean, we got
We
Javelin.
literally do, Lenny.
Yeah, you do. You actually need him.
Wait, it doesn't just automatically show up for the cutscene?
I told you, bro. The bot. Have you not been using that box, dude?
I feel like I have, but
That-
I know they can still miss the hole.
That box is the whole reason Chapter 2 is good.
The whole
okay.
The whole damn reason, bro. It's not the really dope graphics or anything.
That box made Chapter 2 good. I love the walking noises in this chapter, actually.
Me too.
What do you mean?
The clink, 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 clink.
I love the different walking noises in general.
The bells when you walk, Lenny.
Yeah.
Hold up. Can I lower the volume? No, I can't.
Nope.
But you know what I mean, right?
Yeah, I can. You can hear it. You can hear it. Yeah, the click. Yeah.
Like it's a little crystally.
Which I mean, it's kind of weird because it's just like a tree. It shouldn't sound like crystals, but hey, it's nice.
Yeah, I like it. Hey, can we talk about something while we're getting these panels that I'd like to discuss with the two of you?
Oh.
Sure.
Are you guys excited for Donkey Kong?
Oh hell yeah, I am.
Wait, what did Fat Guy say? No?
Lenny can talk about it. I haven't played either of the, like, I haven't played Donkey Kong Country Returns or Tropical Freeze. I know they're good.
But this game has nothing to do with that.
Yeah, this game has nothing to do with it.
I saw there was a direct, but I haven't watched it, and I am
Oh
honestly
my-
not excited. I saw like, oh my god, it's
You're
young
not
Pauline.
excited?
Oh my god, so cute.
Okay, no, listen. If you were not excited for this game beforehand, I would 100% understand, but this direct sold the game for me. Like, I was already like, oh yeah, it's gonna be fun, but now it's like, oh no, wait, I actually need to play this. Like, for
Yeah,
real.
I feel like I was in the same boat as you. Then. Like, I was already excited because like I like Donkey Kong games for the most part, and I actually really liked Donkey Kong 64, even though it's kind of bad. But as a kid, it was like a game that I 100%ed, so I enjoyed it. But then I saw the direct and I was like, man, this game looking fucking phenomenal. Like, I'm so hyped. Like, it's
Like, any worry I might have had with the game was addressed, and I'm like, okay, no, this game looks good, and especially like shockingly emotional parts in that direct as well, where it's
the
like,
music kind of went hard for no reason.
Okay.
oh dude, the soundtrack is gonna be fucking incredible.
Yeah. Wait, Fat Guy, did you play Odyssey?
Yes.
Did you like Odyssey?
No.
Oh shit, you didn't like Odyssey?
No.
Why not?
Well, no, I mean,
Do I need to get into this again? Why I think Odyssey
Well,
is
I don't
not as
think-
good as a game as people make it out to be?
I don't think we ever really talked about. I don't think we've ever discussed it.
I am not the biggest fan of Odyssey. I don't think it's a bad game, but I'm not the biggest fan of Odyssey. Anyway,
Well, explain. I'm curious.
Oh gosh.
Well, it doesn't need to be long. Give me the cliff notes.
But it's hard to give the cliff notes without
Stand on the
making
box, stand on
people
the box.
without making people like, oh, fuck, what about this and what about this and what about this?
Well, no, listen, it's very simple to explain it, actually.
How about you explain it for me then?
Well, it's simply just that you have different priorities that you enjoy more in games, and those are just the things that Odyssey does not prioritize at all.
Well, dude, stand on the box, bro.
Like, you find more enjoyment in games that have more engrossing storylines and well-written characters and stuff. Obviously, that is the thing that Odyssey doesn't prioritize. It prioritizes pure gameplay.
I'm sorry, hold on. Do you see who those two are? That's the one Puny that got lost from you when you freed everybody, and Punio. I think they're glitched, bro.
Oh, are they?
There's no way.
Holy shit.
Kappy, that's not a thing.
I don't... Oh,
Don't,
okay.
don't, like, you dumbo.
Listen, for a second
I do
there.
be stirring the pot.
No, like, I don't really feel like getting into it. Like, if I wasn't...
Okay, well, give me like the super basic cliff notes. Then, like Lenny said, you have different priorities in games, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what are those?
My priorities are... Well, no, it's so tough because you'll be like, well, that's Odyssey. Because, like, I
don't
love
know. I don't know. I may agree with you.
characters and exploration and discovery.
Okay.
And you could be like, well, that's Odyssey. You explore the map and you...
Do you feel like Odyssey like forces that too much in a way that's not true discovery?
I think, like, it's for some reason it's really hard to like
He just
explain.
doesn't like the game, chat. He's just a hater.
Yeah, I'm just a hater. No, right now,
Okay,
like,
that's fine.
I'm
Well,
having a hard
then-
time like gathering my thoughts and like
Yeah.
Okay. That's
explaining
fine.
it well.
I don't really care if you like or dislike Odyssey. I was just curious. But then you
obviously.
probably are not going to like Donkey Kong because, Lenny, I think you can agree with me. It feels very Odyssey coded.
Well, I mean, it's the same development team, so yeah.
I know, but like, I mean, it like when you get the banana, the same like graphical text box comes up.
Oh no,
Like,
no,
you know what
yeah,
I'm
this
saying?
is definitely meant to be Donkey Kong thrown into the Odyssey style gameplay
Yeah.
of finding all the collectibles and stuff. Yeah,
Now,
100%.
I loved Odyssey, so I'm very excited for this game. I 100%ed Odyssey. I even grinded all the coins to get everything in the shop.
Okay,
I
let's
didn't
see
100%.
Snow Stomp real quick.
Yeah, I went crazy.
Oh, Snow Stomp is +1, like
It
Hot
does.
Foot Hop.
That's
Nice.
actually really... I wonder if that's going to be the same for all status.
Maybe.
Well, I mean,
Badges.
I would assume that the +1 damage like is consistent with all of those.
The Mario can do 4/4 now. That's actually pretty good.
I didn't even look at the X
Very
not HP.
It was 7.
Okay, so it's not changed.
Whoa, True Mountain.
Then I agree. Then I agree. It is a little weird that the Chapter 2 normal enemies are like very slightly stronger in HP, at least. But actually, I think that's a good thing.
Oh, sure. But yeah, I like
These
it
guys
could
still
be a
have three.
game I would check out because it's so early in the
Come on, man.
Switches.
Just swap the flurry. Just swap the flurry, bro. You know you want a deep breeze. Come on.
Jesus Christ! All right. What if I didn't want a deep breeze, huh?
No, you want a deep breeze. That's all I want to do.
Like, since it's so early in Switch 2's life, that would be a game I would totally pick up just to try it out. Since there's not that many games on Switch 2 for now.
True.
But because of the whole drama surrounding, you know, the pricing and that becoming the new standard, and I'm really not a big fan of
What,
that.
the $70?
Yeah, so if the way I'm going to be buying games in this generation is going to be very specific. If I'm not 100% sold on the game, I'm not buying the game.
Well, I mean, I would say that's a good thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
So I'll
And I
be
definitely
buying a lot
also
fewer
think,
games
like-
and playing like my million backlog video games.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Like, we have plenty of games to play, and knowing your opinions on Odyssey, like the two of us, we've talked about it a bunch.
Yeah.
And I would also say that if Odyssey wasn't entirely your thing, then I'm not sure if Bonanza will do enough to convince you otherwise.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Even not having talked about it, just like that sentiment, I would agree.
Yeah.
I do love how people are, whenever I mention I'm not buying the new Pokemon games, people are saying, yeah, sure you're not buying new Pokemon. No, I am not buying the new Pokemon games. Like, I've decided that. I'm not going to change my mind on it.
Yeah.
I might buy it
And-
later down the line if there's like a sale and they're $20. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh. No treasure chest? Where's the mystery, the suspense?
But, I mean... So, again, a game like the new Legends game, I'm like... I don't... Like, I was already on the fence about supporting Pokemon, but now that it's going to be even more expensive for games that are just outright unfinished and poorly optimized, I'm like, okay, no, stop.
Yeah.
We're done.
Yeah, and I do think that at the same time, there's also been this kind of thing where the moment, like with, you know, everything has been happening with the Switch 2 and people complaining about it, all that stuff. The moment when people, like, it goes both ways. Like, the moment people are like, okay, you know what, I'm not gonna buy this because, you know, I don't want to support this. Like, the reaction of people going, like, oh yeah, sure,
Yeah.
is like, don't be shitty like that. Like,
Yeah, I don't know.
if you
That's
like, if
just-
you're like, you know what, I don't want to buy this because I don't want to support it. It's like, yeah, good for you. That's good. You can use that money on a game you would enjoy a lot more.
Yeah,
That is
exactly.
objectively a positive
facts.
thing.
Yes.
Like I'm still into it, so I'm gonna buy Pokemon Legends ZA.
Me
But-
too.
But like, why would I complain to you to be like, what, you're not getting it? But it's Pokemon. Like, no.
I think one of the rare exceptions would be if a new Mario and Luigi releases, because while I think Brothership was just fine, I'm still more invested in like Mario and Luigi, and it's like a thing I can do for the channel. So there's more reason for me to get that and then play it and like see how I feel about where it goes.
There's a whole yeah. I mean, there's a whole host of different reasons to buy
Yeah,
games,
and-
you know,
and, like-
especially as a content creator.
Yeah, and with Mario and Luigi, to be fair, it's also a thing where it's like, you know, that team, they made one Mario and Luigi game. They could still find ways to improve in the next game and stuff. With
True.
Pokemon and Game Freak, they've set a precedent of like not making that great of a game. So it makes a lot more sense for those games to be like, yeah, never mind.
True.
Oh, by the way, hello viewers. I know you hate it when we talk about Pokemon during a Paper Mario playthrough because, like, it's no fun to hear about how much people don't like Pokemon when
Wait,
you're watching
what?
Paper Mario. But hey, you know what? I like Paper Mario.
I like Paper Mario too.
Oh, you know what? What's a game that I might get, even though I'm not 100% invested into it? Silk Song. And you know why? Because Silk Song isn't going to be 25 million buckaroos.
Yeah, if it actually comes out.
I would say I was 100% invested in Silk Song. It's been so long that I'm not anymore. But the moment they announce the release date, it'll be back to 100.
Yeah, dude, that was the same for me for Deltarune. I was like losing enthusiasm for that, but then once the release came around, I was back to being like so excited.
Yeah, that's why it's like, how nice that everyone agreed. So suddenly there was like a dramatic influx of Deltarune theorist YouTubers in like the last 2 weeks.